Hi, and welcome to Tea Time with Tyler. We're here in New York at the Runa Tea Company. We're gonna have some tea. Aren't we? Wow. Well, not bad.
Yeah, you have to say that, so I'm not gonna believe you. So you know if you like oversteep tea, it just gets kind of nasty.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? With Guayusa, you can literally boil this stuff for like hours on end and it won't get bitter. Some of the indigenous hunters will actually brew it overnight. So they'll put these huge clay pots to boil on the fire, throw in a bunch of leaves, and then wake up and it's just this like dark black liquid. Slug back a gourd full of it, and primarily the hunters drink it before they go out hunting. Because they say they drink it and makes them very focused and alert, and it almost gives them like a presence in the rainforest.
So the first time you had it was from a gourd?
Yeah, down, so I lived down in South America for a couple years, working with different indigenous communities where we'd get up real early, sit around, drink tea, just amazing expressions of their culture. But then as soon as the sun would rise, you'd hear chainsaws. And you go talk to farmers and say, hey, you're ripping down trees to sell to random guys with trucks to make money. And invariably they'd say the same thing. They'd say, well, I don't like cutting down trees. If it's choosing between feeding my child or cutting down a tree, it's no choice. So that's when we started thinking, hey, there's gotta be a way to use business as a really effective way to support these communities. What's cool about Runa is that just the supply chain and the operations of our company is what's creating impact. The leaves that went into that product were grown by an indigenous farming family on their own land in the rainforest, and they earned a fair price and a good living just producing the product.
Is this stuff shade grown? You're talking about cutting down trees
It
today.
is. That's a kind of a cool feature of the plant is that it needs the shade of other trees to grow. So it's almost like a built-in environmental protection that it has. And the way we grow it is what we call forest gardens.
Yeah, it's awesome. A non-monoculture, sounds good actually.
Yeah.
So on a similar note, what's the threshold for being a tea snob?
Actually, I think one possible, that's it.
Oh, do I have the
You just crossed the
form
line.
correct?
You just crossed the line, yeah. It also technically, for clarification's sake, is not actually tea. So technically when you say tea in the most proper sense, teas are anything that comes from the Camellia sinensis plant from Asia. So things like Guayusa, which are derived from a different plant. Informally you might call it a tea, but in the strict sense it's not.
So you're saying all herbal teas are not technically teas, and I've
Not
been lied
technically.
to
You've been lied to.
my whole life.
You have been deceived, sir.
What are some of the other things we've maybe been lied to about?
I know there's no tooth fairy. Sorry, kids.
Shall we just ruin things now?
Runa Tea, where we're ruining
Ruining childhood dreams. Great. Yeah, I'm just going to clarify that that's not our company tagline, just for public awareness.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, we're really wired on tea, and now we're gonna play with his blow dart. That's a better way to phrase that.
Just nerves.
Don't move, don't move. Yes. Oh, shut up! Are you serious? That was awesome.